have a problem with fatigue and loss of energy? Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze. You can subscribe to our YouTube page, or you can find us on Facebook at Hotze Health. I believe that you need a health coach that will coach you onto a path of health and wellness naturally, so you enjoy a better quality of life as you mature without having to resort to pharmaceutical drugs. The most common symptom we see in women who come to the Hotze Health and Wellness Center is they're fatigued, they're tired. They sleep and they never feel rested. They slug it out during the week so they can sleep all weekend. What causes that fatigue? Well, this is a common problem caused by the inevitable decline of hormones as women march through their menstrual life. And the decline and imbalance between the two female hormones, estrogen and progesterone, adversely affect women's ability to properly utilize thyroid hormones. Now, the thyroid hormone comes from the thyroid gland in the neck. It's secreted in the blood. It doesn't do anything in the blood. Doesn't matter how much you have in the blood, you've got to get the thyroid hormone into your cells. And most of the thyroid hormone made by the thyroid gland is inactive. It's a prohormone. It has to enter the cells, and in the cells it's converted to the active thyroid hormone that then causes the power plants in your cells, called mitochondria, to produce energy. And when you activate those mitochondria and they produce optimal amounts of energy, you're going to feel healthy and well. But if the mitochondria, if your power plants within your cells produce low amounts of energy because you're not getting enough thyroid into your cells, then you feel tired and you have a host of symptoms. Maybe difficulty with weight, cold body temperature, don't think clearly, poor sleep habits, moods may be depressed, or you may have panic attacks or swings in your moods. You may have joint and muscle aches and pains. Some people experience constipation or maybe irritable bowel syndrome. You get puffy and pale. If you're still menstruating, oftentimes the menstrual cycles begin to change as the hormones get imbalanced. So the periods may become heavier and heavier. You may get intermenstrual bleeding, may get fibroid and tumors, and some doctor wants to tell you, you got to get a hysterectomy to solve your problems. Well, the problem that occurs that causes women to feel this way is inevitably the decline in the female hormones. And by the way, let me mention to you the signs that I didn't mention. Your hair may be falling out, you're puffy, you're pale, you get an enlarged tongue, you get ridging of your fingernails, you get recurrent and chronic infections. These are all symptoms of a low thyroid state, which is caused by the imbalance between natural estrogen your body makes and progesterone. As you age, your progesterone levels are going to fall, and that usually occurs, it can happen after the first child, but it usually occurs in midlife at about age 35, and estrogen becomes the dominating hormone. And when you have too much estrogen compared to progesterone, you have a situation that's called estrogen dominance or progesterone deficiency. And that causes your body, your liver, to make a protein called thyroid binding globulin, which binds up thyroid hormone so you can't properly assimilate it into your cells. You don't get enough thyroid hormone to activate your cells to produce energy. And so you run at a low energy level. So what's the solution to this? The solution is a therapeutic trial of thyroid. I believe that any individual who has the symptoms of low thyroid deserves a therapeutic trial of natural desiccated thyroid, not the synthetic thyroid, but natural desiccated thyroid. That is much more reasonable than to put an individual on antidepressants, anti-anxiety medication, sleep medication, anti-inflammatories, and a host of other drugs that the doctors will give you to mask your symptoms. You've got to get a diagnosis, and you've got to ask yourself, what's causing these symptoms that I have? And invariably, the cause of these symptoms is a low thyroid state within your cells, and that can be easily corrected using a therapeutic trial of natural thyroid to see if you improve, and it can make a huge difference in your life. I'm Dr. Steve Hotze. If you're interested in this, be sure to go to Hotze Health and Wellness Center website, Hotze, HOTZEHWC.com, and take one of our symptom checkers and download the thyroid report there and see how you rate on that. If we can help you, and I know we can, coach you on the path of health and wellness, then don't hesitate to give us a call at 281-698-8698. Thank you.